Hello, I'm Dr. David Beatable with Caneo Chiropractic Relief Center, and today I want to show you how you can help your hands avoid arthritis, or if you have arthritis in the hands, how you can slow it down and make them feel a lot better and more functional. There's a natural way to do it. It's quite effective, and in a matter of weeks you will notice the difference. So I'm talking about osteoarthritis, which is wear and tear arthritis. I'm not talking about autoimmune arthritis like psoriatic or rheumatoid. So osteoarthritis that you developed by overuse of the hands, perhaps like myself as a chiropractor, I'm using my hands a lot over 30 years. It takes its toll. I have to do my work too. Maybe you're a seamstress, maybe you're in construction, maybe you're just holding a pencil so tightly that over years you've developed nodules and so forth. So the way it's reacting is, surprisingly, it's because you're actually telling it to do it. When you overdo it, you're causing pressure on bone evokes more bone over time. It's called Wolff's Law. Bones grow in direct proportion to stresses laid upon them. Additionally, when they start to get a little bit tender in the early ages, you don't even feel it because you avoid the full extension. You avoid the full grabbing, then eventually it starts to hurt. Why? Because anything you don't use, you eventually lose. So what we're going to do is show you how to use it. So if you take the fingers and simply pull a little bit open and lightly just move it, wiggle it back and forth through a non-painful way. It might get a little tender, it's okay, but you don't want to take it through a lot of pain. It depends on how much arthritis you have. Then you take it and you would move it. Because when you open a joint, you're pulling away the opposing joints that irritate and rub when you contract so that it doesn't hurt, and you're wiggling. You're moving the fluid inside around that bathes the cartilage. The natural fluid is called synovial fluid your body produces upon movement, and then it bathes the cartilage and it creates an exchange of substrate that allows more movement. So we want to move it, and we do it in lightly coming through like this, lightly bending back, lightly compressing. You may have a finger that won't compress all the way, so you have to do it a little bit. You got to help it move. When you help it move, then eventually you can do the movement yourself. So in about 6 weeks, you'll notice a difference. So this is how it works. I just take the thumb, I take the index finger, and I'm going through like that. I take them. This is how quick it is because I've done it for a while. So you just take it, I move it through in all directions like that, and I'm moving it through and opening the joints. And literally, when I started doing it because of a problem, I can't do it as fast as that, but that's done. So you might have to go slower, it might take a little longer. There's another thing you can do is, well, obviously taking anti-inflammatories feels better, but the problem is with that, you'll work through it, make them worse over time, and eventually it won't work. And you also have to have your liver checked on a regular basis if you're living on that every day. But if you do this, in 6 weeks you're going to notice a difference. You can also use a paraffin bath that you can get from Amazon or Bed Bath & Beyond, a lot of locations, that you dip your hands in a combination of paraffin wax and mineral oil, about 4 to 1, 1%, 20% is the mineral oil. And then you bathe the hands, make a coating, let it dig in the heat and seep in nicely. Take it off in about 8 minutes. A little bit cumbersome to do. I've had seamstresses that can't sew without doing that first for about 2 hours. But if you do that once in a while, that's helpful. But this alone will make a huge difference. Hard to believe. If you have questions, call me. Ask for more. I'll be happy to help you. Dr. David Beatable, Caneo Chiropractic Relief Center.